What's up, everybody? It's another late night video with Sal the Investor here, as I am at my warehouse yet again building stuff for my moving crews. With that being said, always like and subscribe, really help me out. Also, if you have any financial questions, seek out a financial advisor. It would really help you out. I'm just a broker. I was a broker. Now I own a moving company. Huge difference. Brokers, we just don't care. That's all I have to say. With that being said, XRP made a surge and now the market's crashing. What happened was there was word that a $500 million investment was a purchase of XRP was made. Now, it is a significant purchase. It was verified with the wallets and everything. And so what happened was a lot of retail investors bought in. Now, you saw that surge rise. Now, if you're like me, I took about 40% of the profits I made and I stashed it away. So, because like my portfolio rose quite a bit, so I took it back down to where it was at the beginning of the day. Now it's going down, and I'm down now about 15%. So now we're going to throw that profit, a little bit of profit back in, bring it back up to 3,600. That's a dollar cost averaging that I like to do. Not many people do it, where you put in let's say you put in $1,000, then if it drops to 800, you put 200 in. If it goes up to 1,500, you take 500 out, and you just keep it at the same level. While at the same time, what's happening is you're accumulating more shares or more coins. It can work with stocks or crypto. So that's what I've been doing all day, just kind of taking and bringing it back down. It would rise up again, bring it back down, rise up. So, that's pretty much what happened. Is you just had a big announcement of an investment. There's also good news on the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit going on, and what can I say? It's it was like a perfect storm for XRP for retail investors to buy in, which is why I said it rose up to 39 cents. I sold at about 38, between 38 and 37, and I stopped when it hit 36, and it just started dropping down. Now I have several grand on the sidelines, and you just move it back in and you buy more, because I only sold almost 2.5 per dollar. Now I can buy 3 per dollar. So you see how you can slowly increase these, and this is where a lot of these internet trading gurus and everything don't tell you. Like, this is stuff I've been doing for huge banks for a long time. You just goes up, you take some profits, you bring it back down to the level you want, or a percentage you want in your portfolio. So if you say, hey, at XRP I only won at 10% of my portfolio, and it becomes 20%, then you sell off till you get to 10% or close to it. And if it goes down to 8%, then you buy more to bring it back up to 10%. And that's how you really create money as a trader. Like, you're not going to find some miracle short or put or anything like that. You're not going to find, it's going to be very hard to find a miracle stock. But what I do is I find a stock I know has intrinsic value, gives good dividends, and you just kind of bounce back and forth over the years as you go for 10 years, and boom, you've tripled your money in 10 years, and you've been making a significant amount of dividends. Now, I do that with my dividend portfolio, which is why it's growing pretty rapidly without any infusions of cash. As you can see, every couple weeks it's a few $100s higher, a few $100s higher. Now, it's very hard to do that, and it takes a lot of discipline, because it's hard to see, like, well, I want to sell it all, and then it's like that doesn't work either, because you never know when the good time to come back in is. But if you're patient and you just say, hey, look, I'll bring it down to 1,000, it dropped, so I put more in, then it skyrocketed, so I took more out. But now you're not reinvesting capital from your earnings, you're reinvesting your profits. So it's just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth all the time to produce a few gains. I did that last month for 2 weeks, and I made about $2,500, which I put into a wealth fund, the Wealthfront AI management program, which is very good. It averages 7% on good years, and right now I think it's managing a 1% loss, which is very good. They don't take any fees until you hit I think I think you have to hit like 50,000 in your portfolio. So if you're just beginning, they won't take any fees, and it's going to take you a while to even get to 50, probably your first 5 years. So shout out to Wealthfront and Betterment. Both of them I use for my retirement fund, and I just put money in there and I forget about it. Which is why I suggest most people do. However, for my trading portfolio, that's what I've been doing all day. And that's why this weekend's been crazy, where you had Saturday, everything was up like 10, 12, 15%. I was getting notifications of XRP just hitting up there. I was also getting notifications of HBAR, of XLM, Stellar. What was the other one? Atom. I mean, I think Atom shot up to almost $17, but I don't do that trading. I just invest into it regularly and restake all my earnings off of it. So that's all I do with that. Now, the next thing I would say I'm going into is DOT. DOT has been a really good hit for me, as far as it's got all the right points. I haven't made any money off of it yet, other than just what staking rewards. But I've managed to accumulate quite a bit of DOT over time, and it keeps going down. So I keep buying and bringing it back up. Now, I have it paired off in two things. I have it staked on Uphold, which I recommend Uphold right now because they got rid of all their fees for staking. So right now I'm getting 25% on Kava, 12% on DOT, and I'm out of Cardano. I just completely cut Cardano off and just said the last little bit I had is now getting transferred into DOT. Now, it has dropped from when I originally bought it. DOT, I think it was like close to 20. It dropped from 15, I was still buying. It dropped to 10, still buying. Dropped to 7, still buying. And now I think it's in the mid 60s, so it's still a good time to buy. It's still a very good time to buy. They have a lot going for it, but I think with the next bull run, you're going to have more of the interoperability coins. You're going to have the network capable coins. All that fun stuff is going to be the highlight. Like, it was Bitcoin the first couple times. It was the DeFi rush. Now it's going to be that. Which I have to say, it makes it easy for people to move money back and forth, and you don't have to exchange it at exchange counters, or use a program to do it. Like it just makes life easier. So you can exchange it for exact amount. There is a viable use for that. So I do see a lot of people, a lot of haters on XRP, a lot of people who love it. It's the same thing with every coin out there. But what I can say is you can't be married to a coin or an investment or a stock or anything. You have to be willing to cut it loose when it no longer is in your favor, or when you don't see a value to holding it anymore. That's what I take in it. I don't advocate, keeping it into, to the moon. It's like, look, if I double my money on XRP, if I have $10,000 and I have 20,000, I'm selling. I'm probably going to sell that 10,000, be back down 10. Now, if it drops halfway, then I'll put 5,000 back in, bring it back up to 10. We'll let it make the next run. Same thing with the stock markets. Like, there's a lot of stocks I go in, I sell out. I go in, I sell out. I'm like that on Coca-Cola. I go in, it rises more, I sell, and then tanks a little bit, then I buy back in. That's just how it is. But I just figured I'd just make a quick video while I'm done building stuff to explain why XRP went up and shot down. And unfortunately, there probably were a lot of people who were buying at 39 cents, and then it just, oof. That's why I keep saying it's on the rise, don't buy. When I post on the rise, don't buy. When I post on a downward trend, just wait a couple days, see if it keeps going down, then you buy it. You can buy a little bit, buy whatever is it you're comfortable with, like, because a lot of times my buys are like $10, or sometimes it could be 10,000. Depends on what I'm doing, and depends on what the market's doing, and you just have to make that assessment for yourself. With that said, stay safe, get a financial advisor, get an accountant, get your tax done correctly, make sure everything is right, make sure you understand everything. So always find a suitable financial planner. With that said, I'll check you guys later. Like and subscribe. Help me out. Follow me everywhere. See you guys later.